Hi everyone. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by life? Caught between what you want to do and what you should do? Do you often struggle with anxiety, fear of failure, or questions like, what's the purpose of all this? If yes, then you're not alone. And believe it or not, a 5,000-year-old conversation on a battlefield might hold the answers you're looking for. Why the Gita? Why now? We're living in a world that's faster, louder, and more demanding than ever. Notifications, deadlines, global uncertainty. It's no wonder people are feeling more anxious, burned out, and directionless. Now, what if I told you that one of the most profound guides to clarity and peace was written thousands of years ago, right in the middle of a war? That's the Bhagavad Gita, a dialogue between the warrior Arjuna and his divine guide Krishna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. But the real battlefield? It's the one inside the mind. What the Gita really teaches us. My new book, Relevance of the Bhagavad Gita Today, takes the timeless lessons of the Gita and translates them for our modern lives. Let's break it down. Arjuna's confusion? That's our everyday anxiety. Krishna's guidance? That's the voice of wisdom we all need. The concept of karma yoga, acting without attachment, helps us break free from the stress of outcomes. Detachment doesn't mean we stop caring. It means we stop clinging. And through it all, the Gita teaches us how to live with purpose, balance, and inner strength. A story from the book. Let me share a short story that appears in the book. There was once a young woman working in a high-stress corporate job. Deadlines, promotions, family pressures. It all felt like a battle. She read productivity books, followed motivational gurus, but still felt stuck. One day, she picked up the Bhagavad Gita, not as a religious text, but as a spiritual guide. What she found changed her life. She learned that peace doesn't come from fixing the world. It comes from mastering the mind. She began a simple practice. 10 minutes of Gita-inspired meditation, journaling her thoughts, shifting focus from results to effort, practicing detachment, not indifference. Within months, her energy shifted. She was still working hard, but no longer drowning in stress. She had found her inner Krishna. What this book offers. This book is for everyone, not just spiritual seekers. It's for students facing pressure, parents juggling responsibilities, professionals caught in the rat race, and anyone simply looking for a deeper, calmer way to live. Inside, you'll find short, relatable chapters, reflection prompts, and journaling pages, real-life applications of Gita's wisdom, affirmations, and daily practices, insights on ego, purpose, detachment, relationships, and leadership. Gita as a way of life. We often think of spirituality as something separate from real life, but the Gita says otherwise. You can be spiritual in the boardroom, in the kitchen, in a relationship, and even in crisis. Because real spirituality is not about escaping the world. It's about living in it, with peace, clarity, and purpose. That's the. If you've ever felt that modern life is missing something deeper, if you're ready to bring calm to your chaos, if you're curious how ancient wisdom can heal modern stress, then I invite you to read Relevance of the Bhagavad Gita today. Let it be your guide, not just for knowledge, but for transformatio.